Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's me, Yasmin Gay, with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about delusion. And I know that this is a trendy word that we all, or most of us, have been using. Some have been using it in, I would say, like a positive connotation. Other people has been using it in a negative connotation. I'm first just going to read the definition. So, a delusion is a false belief that persists despite evidence to the contrary. Delusions are often symptoms of a psychotic disorder and can occur along with hallucinations. So, that's just the definition from Google. And I feel like in 2024, a lot of us are using delusional in replace of the word of optimistic. So to me, I don't feel as though it's a bad thing. It really just depends on context. But I do feel as though that it's important for us to use the right words, because words have meaning and you do have power in the tongue and the words that you use. So even if you are using a word but you're meaning something different, that word that you're using still have power over you in your life. So a lot of times we're saying we're just going to be delusional, meaning that you're going to be optimistic about your environment, even though it may not seem as though that things are looking good and things are turning around for me right now in this moment. In my mind, they have. So that's all that it matters. And to me, that's just an optimistic perspective. A lot of people are using the word delusion and not even knowing that they are speaking themselves into a trap, especially when it comes to these relationships. And I really don't like talking about men, because I don't want this channel, this channel will not be centered around men, because I'm not that bitch. But I'm not gay and I like dick. So it's like, we gotta talk about these niggas, especially to grow and to learn who we are. We need to remove that delusion that we have about men out of our minds, because it's not gonna help us at all. Being delusional, or let me quit saying delusion, being optimistic about your finances, being optimistic that God will bring you a man or a husband or a wife that loves you unconditionally, that is going to respect you and treat you well, that is completely fine. I'm not saying that you shouldn't think those things, even though your current environment, or your current environment doesn't seem as though that's where it's headed. But when you start thinking that this is the man that God called me to be, he gonna do this, he gonna do that, he gonna respect me, he love me, but that person is showing you that they don't give two shits about you, snap out of it. I don't have time for that. We don't have time for none of that childish shit. And honestly, it's crazy, because I'm 24 and I be seeing bitches that's way older than me, and excuse my French, but I be seeing women that's way older than me that really be head up their ass when it comes behind these niggas. And I don't like that, because if a motherfucker is showing you, whether it's a man or a woman, if they showing you that they a liar, if they showing you that they don't care about you, if they showing you that they can easily disregard your feelings and not give two fucks about you, no. That's what it is. You call a spade a spade, and you keep on moving. You can't force people, especially men. You cannot force nobody to be who you want to be. So at the point where you know who you want to be, you know what type of person you want to be with, you know how that person will make you feel, you know how that person will treat you. You need to go find that person. You cannot put anybody in a box and force them to be who you want them to be for you. It's not going to work. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get yourself in a situation where you're going to keep on getting manipulated or gaslit, because people are going to tell you, you know what it is. If a motherfucker keep on showing you that they a dang duck, why do you keep on going to them expecting them to be a cat? Yeah. Answer my question now. And I'm not even playing, because I have zero tolerance. Maybe 2% tolerance when it comes to these niggas. But I'm not really tolerating that much. I'm a type of person where it's like, okay, usually especially with getting to know somebody. The first time it happened, I'm going to give them a pass because they don't know me. They're getting to know me. So I'm going to express to them, oh, I don't like this. I do like this. I don't like when people do this. Da, 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 da. So I let them know. Second time, no. This ain't baseball. This ain't baseball, boo. And you don't really need that many times for a man to show you who he is. Because he's showing you, and he's not going to change just because you love him a certain way, just because you nurture him and you coddle him, or you have sex with him, or you buy him gifts, you take care of his kid, whatever you're doing that you think is cooking and cleaning, rubbing his feet, whatever, having threesomes, whatever you're doing, because you think you're going to keep a man, it's not going to keep a man. A man will only stay. Actually, why are we so concerned about keeping men? Because I feel like people try to throw that, you can't keep a man, like, these niggas, be honest. Do you really even like that man? Or is it more of an ego thing? Because be freaking honest. I feel like we put the keeping a man on the pedestal when what is a man? Like, if a nigga don't want to be kept, let him go. And I know that shit sound easy because I'm not even sitting here like, oh, I'm not sitting here like, oh, I never tried to like work it or put some work in for a relationship, hoping that little things would change in niggas. But major, I got a whole lot of boundaries, a whole lot of ground rules, and I think you should too. And it's completely fine that you go through or you talking to men and you express to them that this is how you are and they don't respect you and you leave them alone. You only want one husband, so only one motherfucker is going to respect your boundaries. So if you have to go through a whole bunch of clothes at Goodwill to find the perfect fucking jeans that fit you and hug your booty right at a great price, then do that. I feel like we should be more realistic when it comes to men. Delusion is going to put you in a situation that you didn't even prepare for, especially because you're putting your faith in men. You're going to you're being delusional on what God, being optimistic about what God has for you, the plans that God have for you. That's one thing, because he have it in his Bible. He done told you what he have prepared for his children. So it's not being delusional, because you know that this is going to be true. Whatever is written in that Bible is the truth. So if he has blessings for you, he has their relationships for you, he has those keys for you, whatever, their job, the wealth, the prosperity, the love, the peace, grace, mercy, whatever you're looking for, he has it for you. And he told you that, and what he told you is the truth, because he does not lie. Putting your faith in a man and being delusional, think that this man is going to step up and be something for you when he's consistently and constantly showing you that he's not that guy. He's not that guy. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to God. You looking for a motherfucker. You looking for a man, or even if you gay and it's a woman, you looking for these people to show up in your life the same way that God said he's going to show up for you. And now you disappointed because they didn't show up. They didn't show up like that. Now you disappointed because you little delulu. You delulu, and you thought that this man was going to love you and treat you right when in due time. When he done cheated on you 50 times, had a baby on you 2-3 times. He said your mama was ugly, a big fat bitch. And he said that you didn't know how to cook. He taught a rotel. So, like, be honest. And maybe it's not that extreme, but y'all, a lot of women, I feel like, especially in this day, women is just gonna be, they gonna say whatever they gonna say, but people using things like, or phrases like, you can't keep a man, or she's single, or she always in and out of relationships as an insult. That's not an insult. As long as you're respecting your body and respecting your mind, you don't have to put up with nobody bullshit. You don't have to stay in a relationship just because you don't want people to think that you can't keep a man. Maybe he wasn't a man to be kept. That's why you kicked his ass to the curb. Anybody think of that? Did anybody think of that one? So I'm not going for, I don't like seeing, I really like hate seeing women. Don't be stupid. Like, and I know they might be a derogatory term, but please don't be stupid, girl. We are too beautiful, we are too smart, we are too driven to have something hold us back. And not even having people that really don't even have to be in your life hold you back. If somebody holding you back from blossoming, from meeting the person that really like you, from meeting the friends that you really like, let them go. It's okay. And it's okay if you gotta be alone, not lonely. If you have to be alone for a season just so you can meet the people that are actually supposed to be in your life and that's going to give you those things that you're looking for. I don't like, please, y'all. Please. I'm begging. I'm begging you, girl. Please, like, leave that nigga alone. Like, seriously. Well, actually, I ain't the bitch to tell. I ain't that girl to tell nobody about their relationship because I don't know your relationship. But if you've been thinking about leaving that nigga alone, then 9 times out of 10, you should leave him alone. 9 times out of 10, he's not the one for you because you wouldn't be thinking about leaving him. The one for you, you're going to be so dreamy and mesmerized and not on no rose-colored glasses. It's going to be like, oh, he, not no delusion. He's actually showing me who he is. And who he's showing me he is, I likes that. Not he has so much potential. He could do this, and you could motherfucking build a rocket if you want to. And we all have the potential to do that. But how many motherfuckers build rockets for real? Exactly. I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it. And we all need to stand up and put a lot of that optimistic energy into ourselves, into the things that God said he was going to give us, not the things that we feel as though we want. Because a lot of times, the things that you feel as though you may want or need in this life, you probably don't. And probably not even good for you. Like fast food. You know what I'm saying? So, leave that Burger King nigga alone. Please. Leave that McDonald's ass nigga alone. He is not good for your health or your wealth. But that's all that I have for you guys today. If you like videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with anybody or everybody that you may feel as though would like this video. Stay blessed and stay positive. Peace.